And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Batting second, right fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a slider on the inside for strike one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is flat out one of the best players in the game today. Let me tell you, he's got power, he's got speed, he's clutch, he does it all. No one more fun to watch in this game, so sit back and enjoy.
Shelby Miller is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched well enough to earn himself a win last start. Let's see how he does in this contest. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback, old-school Cervelli.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
3-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tomas sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Throw won't get him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way, and a fastball just a bit up. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Batting third, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
No outs, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jonathan Scope
Second
now.
baseman, Jonathan.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 3 runs already home here. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Miller's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, William Quo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And the runner back safely. Ready with the 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Grandal.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Comes set and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Mookie Betts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Corey Seager. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Mike Trout, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Dodgers leave them loaded, but they lead it 3-0. Into the box, Jed Lowrie. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Jed Lowrie.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt or you could even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Stepping in now, Shelby Miller, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant has it. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
From the stretch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in to try it again. Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
0-2 with this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now, and you really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Schoop. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Christian Yelich will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hard liner to center field. Holler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant, a base hit in his first trip. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches that looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Holler going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
Center fielder.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Trout on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is line to left. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Standing in now, William Quo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One run on 3 hits and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lowrie's got it. Tough throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it's still 3-1.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He's in to
for
get things
Arizona.
going here in inning number
Catcher,
5.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowrie.
Here's Jed Lowrie now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Yelich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting, catcher, Shelby Miller.
Into the box now, Shelby Miller. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in once again, Seager. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Pollock. Gone! A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Nick Martinez is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Nick Martinez.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-1. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's grounded foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Turning for second now is Scope. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive by Goldschmidt. How about that?
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock on the run. And that retires the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the D-backs 1. Kenta Maeda takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 18.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Patrick Corbin
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
for
bottom of the
Arizona,
6th.
Number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Grandal.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready with another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Full count. Here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
Now
Not the game he was hoping to have when he was
18.
taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Taylor
attention, please.
Thompson will grab a
hitting
bat
for
and
the
hit for the
Dodgers,
pitcher here.
Number 35, Taylor Thompson.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's Mookie Betts.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Seager will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Softly hit here to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're up 5-1. Back here on the show, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Henry Ward is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Henry Ward.
Jake Lamb is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Lamb.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
James Loney.
This is flared right back over the mound. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
David Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Peralta.
Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. They're down 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Vicente Campos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Oscar Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Rafael Anoa, meanwhile, is going to take over at third base now and hitting the pitcher's spot in the order. Peter O'Brien is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Chris Owings will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Tom Davis is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Davis.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian.
Andre Ethier will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody
number
out.
16, Andre Ethier.
Hard hit ball to second. And Ethier has a base hit.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And come to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Henry Ward.
Giovanni Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Giovanni Soto.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomas on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 6 and the D-backs 1. Andre Ethier will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16,
Anthony
Andre
Berry has been
Ethier.
summoned from the
Now pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do
Dodgers,
so to start the 8th.
number 33, Anthony Berry. Now
Gregory
at second base,
Jorgensen
number 23,
is also into the
Gregory
ballgame now as he takes over at
Jorgensen.
second. Here's Jed Lowrie now.
Leading off
1 for 2
Arizona.
with a double on the
Shortstop.
ledger so far.
Jed Lowrie.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Lowrie waits the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Nobody out, runner on first. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Eduardo Chavez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Chavez.
And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Well, they're down by a lot, but they've been able to string together now a couple hits in a row. This is a big inning. If they can turn it around, they still got a chance to get back in this game. They don't score here. This game's about over.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. David Lee comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Mitch Haniger will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. High pop up. Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail 6-1. David Lee will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 33.
Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Dominic Leone.
Jay Alvarez is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Scott Mullen is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Jacob Brantley is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit at third. To his left, Noah. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Christopher Tumalo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Tumalo.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One and one, here it comes. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Billy Rojas will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Runners on first with 1 down. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Mullen backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
First baseman number 44. At
Chris Bush will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Bush.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two out with the man at first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Jorgensen.
In now, Gregory Jorgensen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
One and one. Here it is. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 6-1. Jacob Brantley will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 34, Jacob Brantley.
Billy Rojas will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Rick Sauer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jim Ingram is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Christopher Lynch is also into the game as he takes over at short. Here's Chris Owings now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Peter O'Brien waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Brantley moving forward. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Left fielder. Peter O'Brien.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And that's taken for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Inoa.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rafael Inoa. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The next 0-2. Weakly hit towards first. Ingram scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-1 the final tally today. Shelby Miller was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.